What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of my Byzantium Let's Play. So in the last episode, we engaged in a really easy war, to be honest. Really easy war where we took a whole bunch of high development via reconquest. It was really easy, mate. You guys were worried, stressed out. I thought it was easy. I was like, what are you worried about? Easy. Own them. People constantly underestimating the monk. Some would say that I'm at least the best that there ever has been, but not me because I'm a really humble guy. Now, for some reason, though, we do have a large amount of rebels on our land, almost as if we did have a really hard time in that war, but yeah, funnily enough, it's a little bit unusual stuff going on here. All joking aside, though, guys, in reference to this war, the leader of the war is Austria, and France is actually focusing out Spain. Looks like Spain's in pretty bad shape, which means once that's focused out, England is going to have a hard time really engaging, on the mainland of France. So it's basically Austria versus France, and Austria, because he's not the emperor and he's actually been a subject up until this point, he has 18k. So I'm pretty sure France has got this war on lockdown. Now, I've also been thinking, by the way, I'm pretty sure my troops were exiled and I opened and closed the game and now they're not. So that is unusual. Exploit alert, maybe? I don't know. But what I've been thinking, apart from the fact that the Ottomans are invalid rival, get wrecked, I can't change that because I'm at war, is my spy network is a bit wasted in Spain. So I'm going to go ahead and build it in Circassia, get a claim on him, just take another cheeky province there, but also his cash. I've been thinking if we take this occupation in Malta, we definitely have some kind of participation here from our subject. So perhaps if we are lucky, because keep in mind this is not an offensive war against Spain, perhaps if we are lucky, he would return the core to Naples if we are lucky. Of course, him being the war leader, it would not actually cost us anything. Now, these are 33 large. They don't actually have generals, which is good. We've got 5 shock, which is good. So we could probably get away with 30, I would suggest. Do we depend on the mercs to do that? We got... it's a bit of an awkward spot because hiring these mercs would hurt a little bit, but it might be what we have to do to take out these rebels. Poor Crimea, guys, who was fully sieged down, has 20 war exhaustion. And because we're still at war with Austria, it's not going anywhere, that war exhaustion. How much are we integrating him each month? Oh, we can just walk around, but I would like to actually transport them, as it is faster. Oh, we can do it all in one go. So we have exactly 15 or 14 transports. That almost makes me feel bad that that stack is only 14 large. Yeah, so let's do 9 mercs. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 mercs. Take out the Bulgarians first. Okay. I reckon that these mercs will actually sort out our Liberty Desire, but however, we may lose that Liberty Desire. Oh, Royal Marriage of Naples. You know what, guys? I've been thinking also, I might do this. Let's fight the rebels because it helps, the prestige will help. But I might actually disinherit my next heir. He's 48, our ruler, but this heir is bad, dude. He's bad. Don't like it. 48's not too old, right? Let's just take out the rebels first, Lee. I wonder if we could take a defensive in the woods. Probably. Naples is quite well under control, even with the Crimea still up and running. And he gives us a lot of money, which is really good. I'm really looking forward to getting... Okay, he's in this province, that's fine. On the forge, that's fine. Plenty of time. Looking forward to getting back to prospering, guys. As far as wars, I've been looking around. Obviously, I'd love to go in against Spain, you know, etc. once we integrate Naples. There was quite a few opportunities here kind of freed up, but at the same time, they do have some kind of diplomacy now. So, Karaman doesn't appear to have many allies himself, and I was thinking that what we could do is we could declare on this guy and go for that, make Karaman co-belligerent, and go for that subject here. But, you know, we're not doing too hot on the Liberty Desire situation. Definitely got to stop fixating so bad. Oh, damn! Naples has got a good gem. Oh, it's France. You dupe. You newbie dupe. What am I even saying? Don't worry. I said dupe, which is probably a combination of noob and derp. And then I tried to roll with it, and it didn't work. But I did rhyme, though, because it's just how I roll. Okay, this is defensive with no bonus. Feels bad, man. Oh my goodness, that also feels bad. These guys are actually going to help us out. Cool. Cool. How about help us with the peasants as well? Yep. Just going to charge through. So that takes away my siege conversion rather progress. A little bit unfortunate. Alrighty, rebels have been taken out. Go, go, go. Drylands should be easy. Crimea's mad at us, which is bad. Uh-oh. We have to get rid of those tribesmen over there, because they will actually defect into another country. So the best use of our admin probably is going to be reducing inflation. And I was about to say I might focus military, but you know what? We're doing fine in military. It feels bad, though, the fact that we have admin, we're a powerful nation, and we're not spending it. I really hate being in that situation. I don't mind because our inflation is so high. I don't mind spending my admin, reducing my inflation. That's okay. But, you know, 2 more times if we did that, I would, yeah, there's no excuse for doing badly. I want to give this occupation to Naples. Maybe if we're lucky. Lucky. That would work out nicely for us. Who is that guy? There's so many other new nations. It's him. Okay. Georgia is allied. Oh. Alright, we're at war anyway. I should declare this war. Don't know who that is, but I don't see him. It's him. Alright. I'm going to go against Georgia while QQ will not back him up. So that's somewhere we can actually spend our admin. And they've got a total of 8k. So we should be more... We should have more than enough troops to handle that. Get our bloody missionary back to work. 37 months. Crikey. Making some money. Inflation is pretty nice, but so is missionary strength. Maybe worth taking a, you know, one of these, but it's rank 3. Let's just chill with a rank 1 for now. That's okay. Yay, discipline. Boy, did we need that. Rank 1 discipline. We badly needed that the other day. Do you know what I'm saying, lads? Oh, jeez. God dang it, I was hoping we had an heir. Alright, can I get royal marriage with anyone? We've got royal marriage with them. We've got a... $130. As much as I don't want to do it, it's probably worth developing. Maybe that's the way to do it. How about the Crimea? How are we doing with our... yeah, paying off the loans is a pretty smart move. But I'm poor, though. I'm poor. This sucks. How much money do you have, Georgia? Not much. The thing is, guys, what I'm thinking about is Naples cancelling his royal marriage, and then he's really pissed at us. So I've got to do something. Where's the place cheap to develop? I think it's going to be here. Okay, good. I was thinking dealing with the rebels would help the Crimea out, but honestly... it just improves relations, I believe. We're going to have to bloody well pay his debt off. I'm looking forward to integrating the Crimea, dude. Finally. Once we finally integrate the Crimea, a lot of our issues will be solved. Feels bad, man. Alright. We've been in worse economic shape. That's what your money is for, lads. To be spent. Money is to be made and to be thrown away. France is basically 100%ing Spain, it looks like. Oh, jeez. And of course, Austria is our problem. So, nothing unnormal this game. Nothing abnormal. The AI is a little bit brutal, a little bit harsh on us. But there you go. Now, this took 37 months before we took the +1 missionary, so that missionary probably cuts it down to about 20. Which means our religious unity is pretty good, and that does improve our economy just a touch. Not having to... hey, the Austrians disappeared all of a sudden. Not having to fund that... the missionary while he's out working. Trying to avoid these engagements. I just want his capital to flip over. We don't even need to fully annex him. Even something like that I'd be happy to do. Nice, he does have a little bit of cash. Well, hang on. Does that guy have cash? Okay, it's worth kind of committing to. You can check your subjects' progression, right? Yeah, so the tribes are not doing that well because they don't have a fort. So we're alright in terms of the pressure over there for now. Now, I should cancel this mission. We've got a mission to improve relations with the MEMS. I looked over it in between episodes. I just have been a little bit absent-minded here, actually. But it's hard to get that 100 without allying him, which I don't think that there's a need to ally him. I'm pretty happy with our current situation. Look at that Muscovy, though, by the way. Muscovy went from being a full derp to actually a bit of a savage, so I'm happy about that. He took religious ideas, and he's expanding out eastward pretty aggressively, honestly, for the AI. So that's cool, exactly as planned. Hoping, of course, to give him, you know, a huge amount of Asia, just as our ally, going for that one faith. That's the intention. And hoping that he can do that kind of thing self-autonomously. Now, before I forget what I was going to say, I'm hoping that to quickly sort out this nobility situation. Trying to give them some lands. I bloody well forgot what I was going to say. It will come back to me. So many things on my mind. Who the? Peasants. Okay. Gotta get 9k over here. Yeah, mission. Mission, that's what I was thinking about. Cancel that mission. Then hopefully we can get ourselves a... Yes, that's enough to siege it. Like maybe recover abysmal prestige mission, which gives one stability. Very nice. Hey, the Ottomans rivaled us again. Unusual. God dang it. I think these peasants are going to be successful. Urgh, which does what? Autonomy. Jeez, man. I mean, it could be worse, but I think they're going to be successful. The cannons that I do have are in the stack. Feels bad, man. Highly unlikely. I don't even think you can blockade rebels, can you? It's really strange that France isn't piecing out Spain. His war score would be really dismal if he did. But... well, if I ever did speed siege, now would be the time to do it, game. 50 admin. Oh. I need some patriarchal authority at some point. Our admin is doing fairly well. Let's get that bloody patriarchal authority up. If we could, that would be good. Trying to see if we could sort out our... France is out here fighting our rebels. Okay, I won't complain about that. That land maintenance modifier is pretty awkward that we've got from the nobility. 90%. Yeah, we'd have to be lucky here to... it's worth having my troops there, but we'd have to be really lucky. Oh man, I think we might get one tick if we're lucky, but probably not. Oh, rebels! God dang it. We might not even get one tick. Ugh, no. It's going to be close, but that's really, really unlikely to... wait. We can assault it, though. Walls breached. Well, that's going to make my Liberty Desire situation really bad. That's awkward. The bloody rebels won, didn't they? Yep. Wow. Our prestige is in bad shape, lads. I'm very bashful about those sort of things, so I'm just not going to worry about it, quite frankly. This Naples situation, though, is driving me even more nuts. God dang it. Just be gone, sir. Just be gone, sir. Hopefully, this guy over here, this is a good payout for us. I should deal with these rebels before they walk into me. France dealt with the Crimea's rebels, but it's actually having a negative impact overall on his war. And his war is actually a little bit more frustrating than I kind of anticipated it to be. Wow, even with giving these guys the money, we're still suffering. Unfortunately, because our forces are so low. So in the long run, it's probably more economical to just spend the manpower that we have trying to help us out with our Liberty Desire. God dang it, dude. I should also have my siege general over in this direction. There it is. Recover abysmal prestige. So that makes me feel better. about having low prestige. Get 100 admin there. We can tick up for -5 for admin, but I would prefer to spend it on coring or something, like I said. Okay, put that general in the right spot with our 1 cannon that we have apparently. So that shouldn't take too long. Look at that cash. That's going to feel nice. And we're not sharing that with anybody. Liberty Desire is better. Okay. So we'll be able to pay maybe 2 of our, 6 loans off. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Investing this into our army is no big deal. I'm worried, guys, that this is going to, yeah, Austria's going to be able to... Well, no, they can't, right? If we have positive war score, then there's literally no way they can win. If Brittany is successful there, if France will just hold out long enough, with medium he might do that, then Austria's about to get wrecked. So let's just assume Austria's going to get wrecked. That would be ideal. I'm not going to white peace. I'll hold on. We're at war anyway. And we want to be friends with France. That is the plan. Leave me alone, Austria. You jerk. Get away from me. Stay on this side. Yeah, if that's out in the straight, then we'll be safe from him. Waiting on these 2 sieges, and then this war is over. Hoping that the Austrian war is over as well. Circassia is now allied to QQ somehow, or guaranteed. It's a bit awkward. Plan to go in against him, just grab 1 more province, which is decent, and that would have moved his capital, meaning he would develop another province. Taking his cash and war reparations, but may be a little bit more difficult. We have to wait till QQ gets involved in another war, I guess. Is it just me, or does this seem to be taking for bloody forever to integrate the Crimea? Maybe it is just me, I don't know. That money feels good, really. We're making profit, so we'll just pay off our loans, and that's paying off some of the interest. Down to 4 loans. It's good. No, are you serious? Are you really going to balls this up, France? Brittany moved off of his capital. Oh my goodness. Come on, France. Get that union of Austria on lockdown, dude. There's honestly no excuse for you to have Liberty Desire. You're so much stronger than him. Because he's not the emperor. I mean, you can do it, dude. So the printing press has spawned. Spawned in... Wow, Burgundy, actually. Wow. That Burgundy, though. Reformed. In that case, let's go for -5. And -5. As it's going to become more expensive by 1% each year. It's probably not worth hanging out for that -10 at this stage. So I don't want to depend on mercenaries if possible. That's why we're going to do that. Come on, you can do it. Siege down Georgia. Back onto Vienna, I see. Well, France's enthusiasm is high, though, so he should be able to just hold out, I guess. Okay. It's just about ready to accept this. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Right when we're about to be doing a little bit better economically. This bad event. At least piecing out Georgia. I mean, I plan to use some of that money, you know, but at least piecing it out. It's going to prevent us from taking another loan, which of course gives us another 0.1 in inflation. We should be able to avoid that. There it is. God dang it, see, I thought we were going to be able to pay off another loan. But we're paying that instead, which at least gives us loyalty here, which will improve our trade income. That's something. Nothing to scoff at. I guess I'm comfortable reducing that, because we're doing well in our Diplo. And that's Highlands. The fort on the Highlands will probably be keeping that fort as well. So we did something, guys. We damn well did something, I say. Expanding a little bit more. That gives us CB directly against Karaman now. Probably smarter, yeah, if he's guaranteed. Yeah, we can just declare on Karaman. So that's a nice way to vassalize him, use this reconquest. But we've got to get this bloody subject integrated, which is doing about 0.7 a month, which seems to be taking forever. Maybe that overextension slowed it down a bit, but it's hard to say. I mean, it's just slow, basically. It's just basically slow. I should stand here in the mountains to rip those rebels more easily. I am tempted to white peace at this point, honestly. But hanging in there, I want to get that sweet trust with France. I don't want to go down to 45 trust for white piecing. Separate piecing. Yeah. Truce with the Ottomans is up. That's a good place to spend our admin, of course. I'd love to... Never mind. Rival him again is what I was going to say. Being at this war is like losing power position because we only have 2 rivals. That's real bad. But Poland looks like a good choice. Okay. Dang it. So he pieced out Spain. He took his own core back. Again, we want France to do well, because we're going to try to PU him later. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything, it doesn't look like, and it doesn't look like he released any nation, as far as I can tell. Now France is actually doing poorly in his war score, so I'm going to try, except I don't have access now. Nope, never mind, we're going to sit around and do nothing. I was going to say move my siege general over here and try to ensure that it doesn't just disappear, the progress. They both appear to be high, but they might be because they're fighting. I mean, I'm finding it interesting to see how that plays out, guys. Yearly prestige will help us recover our abysmal prestige that little bit faster, I suppose. Come on, you can do it. He's going to get, like, a ridiculous amount of more score if he can just pull that capital. Our ultimate idea as well, our aspiration, whatever you would call it, is improved prestige, which we're getting near to achieving. If we can get those holy cities, man, as Byzantium, we're just going to have a laughable amount of prestige. We're going to be just rolling in it. Now, I would like to get rid of some of these mercenaries. That would probably save us, well, I know it would save us some money, but I'm thinking I need to replace them with regular infantry to make sure we're on top of our liberty desire. That's probably an economical move. I'm not sure. You know, I'm trying to save as much money as I can. It's probably an economical move. Also, I'm worried that our relations are not maxed with these guys once we lose the 25 for being at war. So let's sort that out while we can. Got some Georgian separatists. Put our navy back in port. Byzantium's looking pretty good, guys. I'm just really holding out for the nice, satisfying integrations, but also, you know, in the late game, the PU dream. That's what I'm holding out for. Hey, he finally got there. Sweet. So Austria's done for. And of course, Austria being part of the Union means potentially our Union later on. That's why we're so excited. So where the heck is Mush? Huh? Are these really Georgian? In Armenian cultured provinces? Well, I guess he was the owner, right? I'm just surprised because he doesn't exist. I would have thought they would be somebody else. Oh well. Let's go sit on these two mountains, and that fort we will leave so that whichever of these three provinces he spawns on, he's not in the best shape to fight us. Oh, god dang it, leave me alone. Austria, how rude. Can you just be defeated already, sir? So the Greek spreads yet another province. We're already converting these two. Greek's going to start looking pretty good. So Austria pieces out Genoa. I mean, I want to do the same bloody thing. France, I think that's the best you're going to get, okay? 55. In before France does something stupid like releases returns core to Bavaria on his own subject. Okay. I'm going to delete these and hope that, yes, we've still got unlimited desire. So I think that was an economic move, right? It's about 5 ducats a turn. We spent a lot recruiting these units, but 5 ducats every month. Yeah, we're making 22. That's pretty great. Uh-oh. Hardly ahead, though. Spend some more manpower. Oh, okay. 0 favors? You're kidding me. I should have just pieced out. Alright, well, there we go. He held on to it. It feels good, I guess. So, he kind of spent that much. What's the truce time he's got here? 9 years. It's a shame. I wonder if in 9 years' time we'd be ready to go. We could use the Reconquest CB. But yeah, I'd be wondering if we're ready to go against Castile. Morocco's gotten more provinces. That's interesting. Still definitely looking at for him as a future subject down the line. Alrighty, and the Ottomans rival us again. Perfect. Just in time. So we only had 3 rival options, really. Muscovy, Poland, and the Ottomans. We're at 200 relations with these guys. So how strong are the Timurids? He looks pretty strong, dude. He was quite strong last time we looked at him. Yeah, wow. I guess his tech is behind? Yeah, it's really behind. He would be a great power, I reckon, if he wasn't doing so poorly on tech. He still hasn't embraced the Renaissance, apparently. And of course the printing press has spawned, so he's really feeling the pain in tech cost. But apart from that, he's massive. Lebanon is that little guy. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not sure we're going to go straight in against the Ottomans, but either way, if he becomes an invalid rival, that's good for us. Problem is, of course, our economy. So I'd be definitely looking out for opportunistic wars in between episodes. This is like pretty easy to declare on Karaman. But the thing is, I kind of want to vassalize him for the core, but at the same time, you know, Liberty Desire is an issue. Oh my goodness, we're going to get PU'd if we don't go back to war. So, plot twist, we're going to be going back to war next episode, guys, because our ruler is 53, or 52 rather, and France is going to PU us. That would be upsetting. With that being said, I kind of feel bad. It's been about 4 years we haven't gotten an heir. That's not good for us, man. But my heir was garbage, even worse than this one, and I don't want to deal with that. Hopefully I don't regret it. If we got a, you know, noble or something, he might not be our dynasty. That would be really upsetting. But, yep, next episode, we're probably just going to bite the bullet. And, you know, it's first world problems, just to clear on this. Separate piece him for his land, and probably take all of this area here that we bought. That's what we're going to do next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm not going to lie, guys. I feel like sometimes it's a bit hit and miss. This episode was actually not that enjoyable. I'm not going to lie. We didn't achieve that much. I didn't pay off my loans very well, only 2. And, yeah, we only took a small amount of land, but we're going to get straight back to it. And hopefully our luck has really picked up, for sure. It's really picked up. And hopefully we get a nice heir, and it was worth losing that 50 prestige, but also this risk that's stressing me out. So I'll see you then next episode.